Alright guys, so it's been a couple days since my last video. I've been under the weather for a couple days now, and I figured I really need to probably get up another video. So, since I've been just sitting here in my house, just reading video game news and cleaning up my game room, finally getting my green screen back up, I figured since I have it up, might as well do a video to see how it looks, and just do a quick little video. So in this one, I'm I'm going to just be talking about the news that's happened this week in video games, things that just stood out to me that I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, or really, that's the move you want to go with. So I guess we'll call this segment Week in Review Video Games, or something along that lines. I guess the title may be better than that when I finally edit the video. Alright guys, so first up, Dead or Alive 6. Yeah, they've announced their Season Pass 1, and its price, $93. Yeah, $93. The game was not even $93. But they're saying you get over 60 costumes, couple new fighters, a couple other things for $93. Yeah. For a fighting game, I mean, unless you're like hardcore into that game and you know you're probably going to be buying tons of those costumes and stuff like that, wow, $93. No way. Not for me. I haven't played a Dead or Alive game in a long time. I liked them when I used to play them for the Dreamcast and stuff like that. Definitely fun games. I probably will want to try the 6, but man, $93. That's crazy. Hey, I mean, if I was like a Shenmue fan or something, well, I am a Shenmue fan, but a game on that level of my like, commitment to, if they're like, hey, we're gonna have a $90 season pass, it's gonna come out with this, like, okay, you got me. So, I mean, for those hardcore fans, they're probably going to get some. But yeah, way too much for me. So, yeah, $93. We'll leave it with that. Now, this next one is kind of I'm kind of happy for. Because I'm a big first-person player. Single-player game player. Man, that just doesn't sound right no matter which way I say it. Okay, so I like single-player games. Legend of Zelda. Story-driven games. Games that doesn't necessarily have to be competitive or online. I don't mind those games too. It's just I like playing a good story where I don't have to be playing with other people. I can just play it. So that's why I'm kind of happy about this next game. It's done well. Horizon Zero Dawn. I have it for the PS4. Haven't played too much of it, but I like it. And it's recently sold over 10 million copies. And I think that's a big deal. I hope that gives other developers like, hey, there's still games. We don't need all these Battle Royale games, all these MMOs. You need them. Make the games, have fun. But don't just get rid of a whole genre of games because you can't make as much money. Telling a story is still a fun game, and there's still people that want to play those games. And 10 million copies, yeah. Even if they only paid $30 on average for it. $300 million? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad it did it. Hopefully that gives other developers light to be like, hey, there's still a place for it. You just have to make it good. Which you should always try to make your game good. Tomb Raider, love it. Single player. There's no reason for those type of games to go away. Just make fun games. And you know what? The people that want to play Battle Royales, they'll play those too. So, yeah, $10 million. $10 million. 10 million copies. Good job, Horizon Zero Dawn. Resident Evil coming to the Switch. Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, the HD one, Resident Evil 4. And they announced the prices this week. And also what they plan on doing, which... Why? So, Resident Evil 4, $30 through the eShop. Is that what we're even calling it now? Nintendo Shop. Resident Evil 0, $30. Resident Evil, the first one, HD, $30. You can buy it physically, the 0 and HD. You can't buy the fourth one. If I'm wrong, leave a comment, but I don't think I read that. But the biggest problem is you buy the physical edition of 0 and 1. You get 0 on the cartridge. 1 you have to download. I don't like that. I think 1's the better game. And if I'm going to have the physical copy, I want the game I'm actually going to play to be on the physical copy. I have 0 for the GameCube, and it didn't hook me as much as 1 did when I played it on the GameCube. So for me, I feel like it's just like, oh, hey, I should just buy it digitally. What's the point of buying the physical copy if I have to download the digital one anyways for the one that I want, and the physical one, if I put it in, I'm just getting the game I'm probably not going to play. So for me, I'm probably just going to wait, let the physical one drop to like $10, buy it so I can have the case with the 0 in it, but I'm probably just going to buy 1 digitally and just be like, there we go. Because, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. You think, I know it costs us more to buy the cartridges and everything, but here's the thing. Make it a special edition. So, digital, $30. $30. Special edition, $80. Resident Evil 0 and 1, special edition, $80. Comes with a physical, and the games are on the cartridge. I'm sure people are going to pay for it. If they don't want to pay for it, they'll buy the digital. Because you're pretty much buying the digital anyways at this point. So make a special edition that has it both physically. I'm sure people would pay for it. Capcom, get on that. I'll pay extra for physical. Make up the difference. That way you're making the same amount of money. But yeah. It just seems like Capcom just keeps going down that road. Alright, next. So Cyberpunk apparently is going to be at E3 this year. Well, Cyberpunk 2077. I like the way it looked from the last trailer that I saw. I've never played anything from that studio before. It's fogginess off my head. But it looks good. I definitely want to try it out. And hopefully the trailer, gives us a closer look at what it's going to look like. And yeah, so it's nice to start seeing the E3 announcements being rolled out. And can't wait for E3. Okay, so, we knew this was going to happen, right? Johnny Cage has finally been revealed for Mortal Kombat 11. I've always liked Johnny Cage, especially in the movies back when they came out. I was really mad in the second movie when they're just like, hey, yeah, you're gone. It's like, oh, yay, got rid of my favorite character. So, seeing him come back for the next game, I'm happy about that. Yeah, Johnny Cage. I can't wait to see the rest of the lineup fill up. And, I'm kind of hoping that Mortal Kombat 11 kind of like jumpstarts the series for old fans like me who kind of got away from it. So I'm hoping I pick it up and it's a fun game. Yeah, so also this week, I've already put up a video on it, but we'll touch it real quick for those. If you missed it, which I guess if you're not a Nintendo fan, you probably could have missed it, but Pokemon, the new Pokemon game, Sword and Shield, was announced this week in a short little direct, and it's not... It looks like it's a 3DS game that they just ported over. It still looks pretty good, but I still feel like it started as a 3DS game halfway through, and they're like, hey, let's just put it over to the Switch. I know they said the game the game graphics aren't final, so could get an update, but they did announce that game, and the next 9 months or so until the release, maybe it'll change a little bit. But yeah, Sword and Shield come out this fall. It's probably still going to be a good game, whether the graphics... Because the graphics don't make a game, but you just expect the first time out. They would have went a little bit more up there, but I guess this leaves them room for the next one. So yeah. The other thing this past week, Gearbox has teased something for PAX East. Something that they've not been shown before. Something that could be coming out. And I'm hoping it's Borderlands 3. Now, I love Borderlands 1. Played it all the time. Borderlands 2, also fun. Didn't play that as much because the first one I liked playing with a group of friends. And the second time around, we had a hard time getting together long enough to play it. So the second one, not as much as the first one. I did beat the second one, but the first one I kind of destroyed. So seeing the third one come back out again, or seeing a third one would be really exciting. And getting back into some Borderlands would be awesome. I do want to get it for the VR to see how that plays for the second one. So more Borderlands is always great. So hopefully that's what they're announcing. I guess it could be a new game, but me myself would like to see a Borderlands 3. So hopefully that's what they're teasing. All right, and that's the quick news of this past week that really stood out to me. It's not all the news, but it's what I saw when I was browsing through that I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So that's the week in review. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'll start doing this on a weekly basis because it's nice to talk about the other things that don't seem like they need a full video, but kind of touch on a little bit. All right, guys, have a good night. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the like button if you liked it. If you didn't like it, kind of just leave the dislike button on the side and check out my other videos and share them. All right, guys, have a good night. Keep on gaming and enjoy your weekend.